Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Hello, Shastri, welcome in. Up, doing well, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Are you gonna get tutorials on state trees? No. I'm following tutorials, or I follow tutorials to get to where I am. I'm not gonna be better than people that have already been doing it for a long time. You watch the same stuff. What do you mean 4 ads? You're on YouTube. You're not even getting ads. There's no ads. What do you mean 4 ads? You're on YouTube. There's no ads. Do you imagine we used to get 8 minutes of ads in 30-minute slot? I mean, depending who you watch on streams, you'll have more than that every 30 minutes. Just depends. You know. So entirely dependent on the streamer. If you're watching like YouTube videos, then it depends how long the video is. Although I think YouTube doesn't give that many ads within 30 minutes. Hey guys, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. So it's a Wednesday. I have a potential idea for a Sunday video, which is good. I might make a procedural tree. I'm thinking. Show how to do that just with like a trunk, some branches, and some effectively some leaves. It's like, how do you make it procedural so you can control like the height of it, like where the branches spawn, things of that nature. I don't know. We'll see. You restarted your Unreal project? Why? Why restart? Just build on top of it. Or fix the stuff. Fixing stuff is important. Because you can't restart every single time, you know, you run into an issue. Otherwise, you'll never figure out how to fix the issue. It's important to, if you restart because you want to go a different direction, like a different project, that's entirely different. But if you're restarting because you didn't know how to fix something or you did something wrong, then you should instead fix it, because that's a good learning opportunity. That's my recommendation. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing trees, and then using the trees to then make a forest. Right. So basically, make a modular tree, and then make the modular tree spawn and spawn. Whatever. So. Your PC blew up? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully things are better for you now, Shastri. Hopefully things are better now. What else is going on? I have like 5 episodes left, which is like, you know, oh, like 20% left of rewatching Solo Leveling, and then I probably won't watch it again for a while. But rewatching the whole thing from the beginning does make me like, oh, you know, knowing what I know now about what's going on, like, oh, I remember these people show up later. Oh, that's cool. I voted for Freeman as Anime of the Year. You think I vote? I don't vote anywhere, ever. Hey, JL, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I think I've never voted. Oh no, I voted for I think the Streamer Awards last time. I think that was the only time I voted for anything. I just don't vote for anything. Because whenever you need to vote on that stuff, it's like, oh yeah, just go ahead and log in or make an account. I'm like, I don't want to. You've now introduced an extra step that I'm just too lazy to do. I think there was on Crunchyroll. I think they were doing a a thing that you can like vote for stuff, I think, on Crunchyroll. And I think I clicked it, if I recall. And then I was like, oh, you need to like, it went to a different website. It's like, you have to log in or make an account. I'm like, oh, fuck that. I'm not doing that. So I just closed it. Yeah, like, I don't care enough. I don't care who wins or loses. You know? They can give all their wars to Pokemon for all I care. I'm assuming it's still going. Monster trees still suck. Full model is the way. No mass, just pure Geo. Oh yeah. But it's pros and cons depending on what you're doing. Like if you need to save hard drive space, then modular is the way to go, because hard drive space, you'll save a lot of memory or a lot of space. But if you're just looking at performance and you don't care about hard drive space, obviously, yeah, you can just throw full geo trees all over, like 20,000 of them, doesn't matter, right? But if you need hard drive space, which games these days are way too big, that might be a good. I know you don't, but I'm not making the tutorial specifically for you. You don't need it. But it's a way of showing people ways of using BCG, basically. Different ways. I think I've heard of it. Is it the big one that kind of grows out that's almost like a willow, but it's not a willow? Sword, yeah. Yeah. Exactly what I meant. This. But this is no different than anything else. Right? Like this is just make a regular tree and then add branches that go down. Right? Pretty much. The problem with all of these trees, typically that I find, if you want to make like a modular tree from just pre-made assets, is there's just no good trunks. Like for whatever reason, all of the Megascan's trunks have a hole at the top, and they don't go all the way to like the tip or whatever it is, right? They end in a hole. Why do they end in a hole? I hate it. I hate it. But it is what it is. So, you know, thankfully, there are other places to get some assets. So. Yep. Anyway, plan for today is simple. We're working on AI. I know who saw this coming. We're gonna be working on Gagut's most favorite enemy, the Piss Lady. Yep. The last show you did, you ended up redoing all your trees in Speed Tree. I mean, Speed Tree is kind of the place to do it, right? If you want to do like high-res trees, you got Speed Tree's kind of the place to do it. But you know, I haven't used Speed Tree in probably, I mean, maybe a decade myself. Like I dabbled with it like Unreal 4, early Unreal 4 days when it was like first coming out, like to see how it is and everything. And then I remember I used a bunch of the pre-made like template trees and then exported those into Unreal 4. Actually, hold on. I think pull up my. Let me go my. on my website. Yeah. Yeah, these are speed tree trees. These are speed tree trees in UDK. So, you know, not bad. Hoping to redo them was fun. Yeah, in quotes. How does licensing work? Let's say you use a free version and then you make 2 million bucks. So you go back. I mean, depends on what asset you're using, what the license for it when you bought it. Every program has different licenses. I don't know what SpeedTree's licensing is. I'm pretty sure SpeedTree doesn't have a free version, so. In which case, it's all commercial, most likely. Yeah. I would check with whoever's website you're doing. Yeah, we're working on Zorla today. Oh, she's doing the project. Oh, why is she doing the projectile? Hold on, she's shooting the projectile. Did I give her the projectile one already? Oh, hold on, what? Something's wrong with Zorla. What's wrong with Zorla? SpeedTree does have a free version now. Huh? No, it doesn't. Oh. Here's the website. Pro, Indie, Learning Edition. But that you can't do anything with this, so this is useless. And obviously runtime stuff. Like, this is what you'd want. They've changed it though. It used to have a specifically game version and specifically film version. I guess that's different now. But yeah, you can't do anything with Learning Edition. Like, you can't export it. It's good for learning, but in terms of like actual using it outside of SpeedTree, yeah. Yeah, it's the cinema version, but it's not here. Is the Pro version now? See, it says Indie versus Pro, so I would assume Pro is just the one that you need to use like a big studio. It says AAA plus VFX. Odd, yeah. If your revenue or funding exceeds $1 million, contact blah blah blah. But why does it say 0? Why is it from 0? Oh, because of valuation. $12 months, $500 per license on the Pro versus $200 a year. Okay. Well, what, 40% of the price? I don't do enough with foliage to need it, but it's powerful. It is indeed powerful. Okay. So, why does she throw her weapon? That's the question I have to begin. Hey, John, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Some of the trees aren't licensed for game use, sadly. Yeah. Which, by the way, so weird to me. It wasn't that way in the past either. Like, you pay more for cinema, and yet you can't do the lesser thing, which is for game. Or, right, okay, vice versa, sure. You don't want to do that because the other one costs more. But then why is the cinema one more expensive than the game one? I don't know. Free tree generator called Arbaro? That one I have not heard of. I have not heard of that one. Oh, why does she have an attack animation? Hold on. This needs to be black. She has no attack animation. That's why. Now we got it. Again, now we're good. I mean, for like, if you're looking for trees, like realistic trees these days, assuming you don't care about like what's it called? Assuming you don't care like what kind they are, Quixel has some. Okay. If we go to this garbage thing, and we search for Quixel, then go to Publisher, then go to Quixel, then type in tree, and then scroll down. You'll find some of actual tree packs, like European Beach, and like these are not that bad. Now the world position offset on these trees is garbage. But in terms of like, if you need trees that look decent, you know, there you go. There's some trees. It used to be free. I'm assuming it's still free. I don't know. It's saved in my library, so couldn't even tell you. But assuming that these are still free, these are like decent trees to like use in projects. But if you go to instead of searching tree, you want like just to make your own. If you want to search for a trunk of a tree, yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they decide that all of the trunks will just be hollow with a big hole there. I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, not important. What is important is Zorla. And Zorla and attack. Zorla. Okay. So, a couple of things we want to do here. First of all, this is instead of melee attacks, we want these to be ranged. Melee is going to be ranged. Combat ranged, I want her to be of longer distance. So let's do like 700 range. I mean, already this should work. Is Twitch chat? Twitch chat is working. It's just no one's chatting in Twitch chat. So that's why, you know, you don't see things on Twitch chat. There you go. There you go. Yeah, most people watch on YouTube. Also, you guys might want to check your notifications. I think you got a message on Discord. Yeah, on Twitch ones, you actually see the emotes. If you do those emotes on YouTube, you don't see them. Let's see what Zorla does. Oh, there we go. She's shooting the knife at my face. Oh. Shoot knife. Ah, there he goes. Well, when you asked, no one was chatting in on Twitch side. So that's why you didn't see anything on Twitch side. Why is she missing? Why is she missing? Okay, well, actually, either way, I don't actually care if she's missing, because at close quarters, I don't want her to do this. We want her to run away. She's a ranged enemy. I want her to run away. So let's do... Let's clean this up. No. You go here. How do we get this? You where I want it to be, like this? There we go. So I think if we are within like runaway distance, then it'll do this. So the find cover we want to do if you know what? Let's actually, how do I, okay, I can put it on top. I will say moving these around like this is not great still. They're trying to. They're going into the void. Sounds like it's your issue. Odd. Yeah, I didn't see any Twitch messages. If you were trying to talk in Twitch, on Twitch side, I never got anything. Like, they never reached me. Let's move ourselves over here for this. So... I want to transition on tick to find cover when our distance to player is less than what? To make it easier, I'll make a variable here. This is going to be find cover distance. Let's say within 350. Hey, DB, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. 3.62 kilometers. What? What about it? Why are we measuring distance now? What is 3.62 kilometers? It's about 2 miles. No, 3.2 is 2 miles, right? A bit over 2 miles. Oh, god damn it! The number was so high, I didn't even consider that it could be an option of that's what you meant. Wait, what? Oh, I don't need to do this anymore. Excellent. Okay. Oh, but we also need to give her her special attack. We also need to have her do the dance. Oh. Do we want to? She's very quick with the attack. Like, it is very hard to dodge this attack because it is very quick. She runs away properly, which is good. Okay, I need her to stop to stop animation when she does this. Does this find cover not stop? Stops active movement, sets movement speed. Oh, it does not do stop. Yeah, we need one more thing here, which is we want to make sure we stop overrides. Get anim instance stop animation overrides. That's what we want. You happy with the cheaper effects, ADB? Stop anim overrides. They're fun ones. Good. Very good. So now, if she's in the middle of attack, she'll still run away. Now, here's the thing that I need to figure out. They should run away within 2,000 units of me. I need to... She runs away, like, further than... I mean, it's fine. So that... Okay. I see what's going on there. And it's trying to move this way and just happens to then get in range of me. And so immediately runs away because within range. So here's what we can do. Couple of things we can do. First of all, let's decrease the find cover range to like 300. Increase combat range to 750.
Here, pausing for ads.
I'm thinking, which is, you know, a terrible thing. I know. I should never think. I should just do. But I'm thinking, and it hurts. What am I thinking about? I think I want the projectile, because I want it to be quick still. I feel like I should have her do like a wind up. Maybe a wind up. So she'll start the attack right before she lets go and throws it. It'll do the start, and then she'll do the continuation of it. Theoretically, if my modular setup that I made works, I should be able to do that really easily. Now, I'll about to find out after the ads how it's not that easy, but you know, theoretically, it's a matter of just adding one little thing and then we have a pause attack. Guess we'll see after the ads. Give it a good stat, or is it the base attack? What you talking about? Give what a good stat, or it's a base attack? This. But like, I mean, this is her like just regular throwing attack. It's just her regular projectile. Yeah. This is not her special attack. So what I think I want is for her to basically do a like hold this frame for a while and then do this and then do the throw. Yeah, so she's gonna hold this pose, and we see this pose, right, in whatever direction she's facing. You will know that, okay, she's about to throw, and you'll get ready. So, add notify, pause, jump it. I mean, I should rename this to just pause attack. Well, this will make her jump, actually, right? So actually, no, I will need to set up a whole thing, because this will make her jump. Come here. Okay, she's just stupid, clearly. I think I know why this is happening. I mean, that's funny. Yeah. So what we need to do, yeah, is she ran away out of combat range. Yeah, she's doing like a jump, right? So which we don't want. So we don't want to use this. Instead, we just want to duplicate this, and we'll just do a pause attack. Why the hell am I getting an international caller from Beijing? I mean, I don't think I'm gonna pick up, but I'm just I can't even hear my phone go off. And it's this international caller, Beijing. No, I don't think I will pick up that one. You want to chat about the tariffs? What does that do with me? Okay, so what we want to do is change this. Instead of pause attack animation, like all of this, I'm going to just do duplicate this and just do pause attack animation. Jump duration we don't need anymore, so we just do that. Then we can do pause attack animation. I think I do. Do we want to control the pause here? I think we want to control the pause here. Actually. So you know what? I will add a input. Pause, duration. That way we can set up the pause per attack. Duration 0 is fine. Okay, that's fine. So this will instead be min pause, max pause, not to be confused with meta pause. Okay, so min will be 0 by default, max will be 1. And then we do random float. Okay, so we pause the attack, then we do this. Yep. It's good. And then, let's close some stuff. We don't need all of this stuff. The card stuff we can close. Ember Tooth we can close. We can close you and you. There you go. Okay. So now we have the pause animation. We just need to make the other one. It's under AI pause attack animation. So all it needs to do is just do a delay for that long. That I hate it. I hate it. I hate that that's a thing. Also, I'm just gonna say this, right? These are too close of shade of blue. Okay, I'll be the one that says it. Why is this, that is a function, almost the same shade of blue as this one? Okay, on a quick glance, I'm not looking at that difference in shade of blue. Unreal. We could have a slightly bigger difference in here. Okay, that'll be like, oh yeah, this is the function and this is the one that's pre-built. Okay, it's not my fault. Is what I'm saying. I'm not taking any responsibility for this. So let's see if this works. Aha! Look at that. Ooh. Okay, I see a few problems here. But I'm not following what, I need to know where the animation ends. Because a projectile attack, which really does not need its own subgraph, but no. I might add stuff later. Wait, this is the range attack. Why do I have this delay in here? This is a pointless. This is not the right delay. Well, it's because I duplicated it. So I get to know. Gets anim instance. Wrong one. Because we have 3 different ones. Because, you know, you can't have things straightforward. I want to... I need to know if an animation override is playing. Get anim sequence, no. What's the way? We can do get sprite, and from the sprite, can we do get frame? If flipbook frame rate, flipbook length in frames, position in frames. Playback position in frames. Okay, well, we don't want the position in frames. Oh, actually, we do. Get I need to get the key number. Get number of keys? No. I need to know how many frames it is. Get flipbook length in frames. There we go. That's the one. Okay. So let's do. So we can do here. We don't have it exit out. Instead, we override the tick one, and then we say if these are equal, so it's on the last frame. Then finish task. So then, no matter how long we delay the attack, it should theoretically still only finish after it finishes the animation. Let's see if I'm wrong. I think I need to do 1 minus, or -1, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Print string. It restarts it. It goes up to like 40 something and then restarts it. If we do this, what's the number it gives it? 15. What? Gets playback position. Wait, what? In seconds of the flipbook. Flipbook length in seconds. Okay, what if we tried this one instead? We just checked it. It's probably like too close to to do it, to calculate it. I might need to do like subtract like a little bit from it. I'll keep the other one for now. Let's see. Because I think it restarts. Because if we did playback position, print string. The animation is not that long. But it restarts. Main thing is it restarts. And because it's all decimal point, it's never going to be exactly this. So let's do... Yeah, we'll use the frame one. And as long as this is greater or equal to the flipbook length in frames -1. So 1 frame earlier. There we go. That works. So now she has a little pause attack. And we can add that to any enemy. We can make them just do a pause attack now instead of having them to do a jump attack. Now the pause we can control. Right now it's between 0 and 1 second. I think we need to have it a little more you know, not near 0 of a delay, but there we go. And seriously, state trees are great. I think behavior trees, this would be a lot more complicated. Or maybe I just wasn't that bad at behavior trees. I mean, honestly, that's probably it. We'll pretend like I was the best. Because of course I was. So we can go to Zorla here. Let's do minimum pause 0.5, max pause like 0.65. So half a second. How's that? I want to also try. Okay, I think the delay is fine, but I want to see what happens if I make the. I mean, I was gonna make it so it's an insanely long delay, but what I want to see is what happens if I come close to her now. Ah, okay, so that's what I was worried about. Is if I now run up to her, the animation doesn't begin playing again. Right, so we need a we need to call this as a sorry, we need to call resume playback as a thing. So okay, let's make that now. State trees. This is going to be resume anim playback. This. And all we're gonna do is just resume it. Anim instance, get player, and then the player somehow. Which is really odd. Because this is get player, but it's not the player. But, you know, whatever. So this resume anim playback, we want to put on the root as a task. That way, whenever it gets reset, we want to make sure animation is playing. So let's make it so she can move, basically. As soon as she starts that attack, she'll be frozen. Oh, come no. Why you walk all the way? Okay, we gotta fix that. Come on. Oh, you know what it is? I think I know what it is. Combat movement. Move to random location. 0% chance. Chance to dash. I think we should leave the 0.1%. 0.1. I think it was because she was moving to a random location instead of strafing. So she's stuck now. She's not moving. Come here. No, why? What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Why did you go to... Oh, I see. Because on find cover, it doesn't go to root. It was already in root, and so it just pushed to find cover. So we just need to add the same thing here, which is resume add and playback on this one, and then we'll be great. Bam! Look at that. She's moving again. Bye bye. She ran away. I think considering how far she runs, I do want to increase the range of her combat range to like 3,000. So as long as within 3,000, it'll be fine. I think that'll be okay. Okay, but now we're good, right? We just need to reset this back to like 565. And now we have new and improved. There we go. Okay. It's working. Range versus range? Ah, our range is significantly longer than mine. Boom. Okay. So now we got to work on the special. What are going to be the conditions for her special attack, which is the AoE? If I change this, oh, you know what? Inside of this combat range, we should put in the special. So we can have. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I should separate out the special. Instead of having a melee ranged, I should melee range and special. Yeah, let's do combat melee, duplicate that, combat special. It's just gonna have the special stuff. Don't need this anymore. Don't need to check the player's site for enter conditions. No, we'll keep that. We keep that. All the rest of this I can remove. So that leaves just special and then combat melee. We'll remove the special and remove the special attack. That does mean that for Embertooth, we gotta fix that. character trees, Ember Tooth. Yep. This is the combat melee needs to be special and special. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, so now, what is going to be our condition for special? Let's see what special does. Let's see if it works. It should, but let's make sure. Well, she does the dance. But it didn't do anything. What? Why doesn't it do anything? Hold on. Why not do anything? Special attack? Oh, because of this. That's why. Get game mode reference. Get player reference. Don't need the check anymore. That is not a thing anymore. Okay. Now what's wrong? Why this don't work? Is it even triggering at all? No. What did I do? No condition for entering. This should just do it, right? The attack duration. Okay. Instead of attack duration, I should do the same thing I did before on the other one, which is not having it be a duration based. We do it based off of the animation. So that was on. Which one did I do that on? Oh, shit.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Where did we do that? Full attack. No. Poop. I forgot where we put that. Where did I do it? What stage 3 task did I put it on? Shit. I closed it, I forgot. Because streamer memory. Dashboard player notes. It's not these. Poop. I want to copy it. And now... and I don't remember where I put it in. What we can do is the in frames that I need to search for. Aha! Aha! It was in the ranged one. It's in the ranged one. There we go. Paste it in. So instead of it checking the special attack manual duration, we do it just automatic. That should help. So it does this. Oh, it's because we changed it. This should not be it. Where's the circle AoE? This one. Is it a notify state for special attack? Yeah, there is the. I didn't put in the new setup for the special attack. So where do we want to have it start? I feel like around where it does this move, we can have it start. Alright. Don't come closer. Stay away. Let's see it. Oh, look at that. Okay, we need to change the duration of the that circle now to be shorter. No, Zorla. Okay. I have a 0.75 delay. I think we can remove that now. First of all. Yes. You remove that. The other thing we want to do is I want her to stop looking around. So when he does this, I want to do child state. This is going to be attack state. Let's paste this in. No. Constant paste. Okay. So this is going to still have the same chance of entering it, but now in here, we could say focus target off. So when he goes to this one, the focus target really off, and then I'll do this. Good. So no longer will look around, basically. But here, Oh, that's the detonate. Time. 0.1 seconds. Changes the size. Yeah, it gets bigger. Where do I specify the lifetime? Where do I specify detonate? Hold on, is it on Zorla? Oh, it is. Here, 5 seconds. So here we could specify the duration of it. Do I just want to add a value in here so I can just or I can do the same thing I was doing the other one, which check when the frame rate ends, then do it. Or check when the animation ends, then do it. Or like a little bit before. What if we did that? Do this sprite. And we could check if it's don't want to do it in seconds. No, I don't think I do. We could check that it's like, I don't know, 5 frames before the end. So we want to check if this is valid. And Boolean. So if this is valid and we're nearing at the end, then we will detonate. This is going to loop every 0.1 seconds. And when it detonates, it take this timer and then clear and validate it as well. So I'll reset this timer. YouTube? Wait, what? What do you mean? Are you trying to raid YouTube? Thank you? Redirect or something? Is that not, like, I've heard about it, but I've never seen anyone do it. I've never had anyone do it. Did you actually do a redirect, like a YouTube redirect, or are you well, thank you either way. Or are you or is it a manual thing? Like you're just like, oh, go here. Does it give an alert or anything? No, of course not. It's super weird. I think originally when they set it up, it was like you had to like allow the person to raid you or redirect you, whatever it is. Like not anyone could just do it. You think it worked? Okay. Well, thank you. Welcome. Here's gonna be the question: is anyone here? Can anyone confirm that it worked? We're currently working on an AI. We're making one of our enemies dance for us. Look, she's dancing. Look, it's a big pile of piss. And eventually she stops dancing and the piss explodes. Oh, okay. When she runs away, I need that to stop. Yeah. Okay, now we're gaming. Also, hold on. Let's see. I need her to look at a different direction on me, and then I'm gonna need to pause. Here. Hold on. Do it. Do it. She's just excited. Don't worry about it. She's just excited. If you're wondering what's going on there, I converted all the 3D characters to sprites, right? And they were originally in Unreal, and I brought them into Blender, and then I converted them to sprites. The problem is, she has a cloth that hangs down between her legs. The problem is that cloth, doesn't retain its cloth-like movement when it goes from Unreal to Blender. It becomes just polygons that are rigid. So that's why it looks like that. Which is why also it's yellow explosion and it's piss. Sure is rigid. Yep. So it's all for a good reason. You know? All for a good reason. But anyway, how's Minecraft going, Kale? I see you've been playing lately. Building a spaceship, I think, or something like that. If I recall. Okay, well, the attack is working, which is good. Is it fun again? Spaceship is coming along nicely. Nice. Yeah, the last time I played Minecraft was with you. Was it 1. Is it 1.17, right? I have not touched Minecraft since. Not a single time. Yeah, just for the record, guys. Yeah, Kale was such a garbage person to play with. I mean, I just quit Minecraft. I mean, this is clearly what I'm implying. Based. You know, he killed me that one time, and then I just could never let it go afterwards. It's just, you know how it is. I'm kidding, obviously. I feel like I have to say that in case anyone doesn't understand the sarcasm. But I have genuinely actually not played since. That one was not sarcasm. That was actually genuine. I have not played since, what, 117? 117 was just such a disappointment. It was like, the 117 part 1 and part 2 garbage, and then just not even bring all the stuff. What came out in 117 is when they did the update. They promised you, the Earth, the Moon, and the stars, and then they gave you a little box with, a rock and say, be happy. All your stuff was dumped into the void, so you understand? 117 is the update where they split. They promised too much and they couldn't deliver, so they split the update into 2 parts: 117 part 1 and 117 part 2. Terrible naming, but that's what they did. And so a lot of the blocks that I wanted to build with and I was excited for all got pushed to 117.2. And then once And then once it got to 117 part 2, they decided to then move those blocks that I was excited to build with again to a future update. And I was just like, I can't. I just lost all motivation. I had a massive build that I wanted to do, and I just... That's what happens when, you know, a company just promises like everything and then just doesn't, right? Can't deliver. Yeah, so 117 part 2 is when they went into the... Yeah, went to the bottom. But it wasn't until 1.18 I was looking forward to the skulk blocks. I wanted to build a massive a massive perimeter with like an angel with like wings made out of like that skulk material that would make it look like the wings are made of like stars. And I was really excited to build that in 117 part 1, which never happened, so I went with something else. And then 117 part 2, I was like, okay, I'm gonna build it. And then they're like, no. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? I can't. I was like, I just lost all motivation. So, yep. Rule of thumb: don't promise the moon and the stars, and just, you know, promise what you can, you know, what you can do, and if you can provide more on top of that, that's a nice bonus versus people being disappointed you didn't provide what you wanted. Those updates were handled so poorly. Seems like the things are a little better now. How they release things, yeah, it's a bit better now. That being said, it just doesn't seem like they promise very big changes anymore. Yeah, exactly. Which is honestly good, right? It's better to under-promise and over-deliver instead of over-promise and under-deliver. I think that's fine. What is crazy to me is they just, in the last update, finally brought in the last thing they promised from 117. Wasn't it like in the last update they finally gave actually implemented the pouches, the bundles, sorry, like actually into the game instead of just people building a data pack to get them. Like that's how much they overpromised. It took multiple full updates before they managed to get all the things that they promised from 117 in. Oh, and new mobs? New mobs are still new mobs. Yeah, there's new mobs. The new gas got you a bit hyped? Oh, the happy ghast? I'll be honest. I have mixed feelings about that. Like, on one hand, the functionality it provides and the way it works, I think is cool. Sure, you grow it, you have it grow up, and then you can, you know, write it around, right? The whole, you can use it like a slower creative mode building, right? Effectively. Pretty nice. I think, like, of all of those mechanics are nice. My gripe with it is, why is it a ghast? They have the opportunity to make it any mob. A cool new mob that does this. Instead, they just reused an old one and put a carpet on top of it. It just, I feel like it could have been like, it could have been so cool. Yeah, the functionality, I think, is good. I just wish it, I mean, the whole gas part, data packs and texture packs will make it whatever you want, right? So, like, it's not a huge deal. It's one of those that needs a little more time in the oven, and I'm sure it'll come out fine. Yeah, I'm sure it will. You have a huge tower to finish, and that would be so useful. Do it. Unreal on Linux is so unstable. Never tried, so couldn't. I couldn't even. I have no input on it. The last time I touched Linux was when I installed Linux on the PlayStation 3. Because the earlier ones, you could install like dual boot into Linux. I installed Linux, and then I quickly realized I can't do anything I want on Linux, and then I never used it again, and eventually they patched it out. And that was my last time doing anything on Linux. It was me realizing that I can't do anything I want on Linux at all, and then that's it. Not much has changed in that regard. You have several Windows virtual machines they use for malware analysis? Oh, cool. And you pay for those licenses? My goodness. I mean, if it's just for malware, I mean, I assume you probably have to reinstall Windows a lot. God, that'd be such a pain. I guess if it's your job, then, or if you enjoy it, then whatever. We're changing this back to ranged attack. What is going to be the condition for the special attack? Snapshot, baby? Oh, you roll back to just before you do the tests? Okay. That's convenient. I remember in earlier Windows, there used to be the a way to, it would automatically like snapshot your computer and you can roll back. Like if you like something broke. I don't think that's like default on or even there on Windows anymore, is it? I forget what it's called. It was anytime the Windows update would happen, I think. It would create a marker, and then if it broke something, you just roll back to it. Like a full computer rollback. That snapshot feature was abused by ransomware. Microsoft stopped shipping that feature. How is it abused by ransomware? Wouldn't it be like a way of getting around ransomware because you just revert before you have the ransomware? I feel like in practice it should do the opposite, where it should help prevent it. Not. I mean, I don't know enough about it, but my goodness. Do we just give it a small chance of doing the special attack? Just have a small chance of doing special attack. Like 0.2. What's ransomware? Is that it's basically someone hacks into your computer and then encrypts all of your stuff so you can't access it, and then demands a ransom for you. So you pay them money so they can unencrypt it. That's what's called ransomware. Yeah. You got that once? Sorry to hear that. You should stop downloading all that porn. You know, that's where you get it. I was at a company I worked at that got ransomware once. Your mom was like, you can't open this file in your notebook. Try open it in yours. Surprise. I'd be like, thanks, Mom. You're just the best. Thankfully, my mother is tech savvy. My mom is a like higher up as a QA manager, basically, at a company. A long time ago, she used to work for like IBM. So, you know, she knows better than to do stuff like that. I'm assuming. I really should clarify that I'm assuming that she knows better than that because of because of her knowledge as a QA analyst. You always kept your files very clean so you didn't lose anything. Oh, that's good. Ransomware is plain destruction. Even the FBI these days says pay the ransom to companies. It says pay the ransom to companies to get the data back if you think it's super critical. Yeah. Because there's no way around it, right? It is what it is. In an ideal world, you'd have things backed up, right? And then you just say screw it, and you just relaunch anything. But depending on the cost that they're requesting, and depending on how much you need to get back, it depends how much you lose. Yes, sometimes it's just like you just pay it, and you know you live with the cost. But yeah, it entirely depends on. I don't like the fact that okay, why is it attacking 4 or 5 times in a row? Okay, what the hell was that? Why did she attack me 5 times in a row? .9 chance to attack. 0.75. Less chance to attack. Hey Al, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. NBA has also gone better after ransomware groups. So they do track the transaction. That's good. But the problem is, I imagine a lot of them are, you know, out of the country. So I doubt the FBI has, you know, can do much unless it comes from within the US. Then yeah, I imagine they can do something. But okay. If it comes from anywhere outside the US, outside their jurisdiction. I mean, to be fair, it hasn't stopped them before, so who knows, but yeah, a lot of times they ask for crypto, yeah.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm sure they have, like, ways. The main thing is just don't get ransomware and you're good. Right? If you just don't have ransomware, then problem solved. It's like, yay, they were good. I mean, I imagine ransomware is the same. The source is the same as any other, right? Someone opened something they shouldn't. From someone they thought, you know, they could trust or something like that. That's like whenever you get a file sent, or like someone's like, download, you know, my game, and you get that message like on Discord or something. Like, I'm making a game, and it's not someone you're like actively talking with. Always contact that person on another platform to confirm that it's them using the account, because a lot of like people hack Discords that way on top of everything else. by just having someone open or download a link that they really shouldn't because they got compromised, and then it just spreads. Okay, so Zorla. Are we happy with Zorla? She walks around. She moves around. I think she has the pause. She has the special. If we get too... Oh, this doesn't stop yet. We need to stop the animation on her. Not character trees. Task, character specific. This is gonna be Zorla. Stop. AoE. Stop explosion. Or yes, trigger explosion. So for this one, this needs to be Zorla. What's this little searching for? I don't care. You once got a prototype of a 2.5D game. The game was super simple, just plain boxes, but got your whole PC at 100%. For sure they were mining crypto on your PC. I mean, extremely possible. Depending on how long ago that was. Yeah, very possible. Should I make some games and just add a crypto miner to them? I mean, go Crimson something. I had a feeling you were going there, but I was 100%. Good thing it wasn't mine. Mine is called something Crimson. So, good thing it wasn't my game, though. Almost got caught there. I need to check if this is valid. It was very different from my game as it is now. That game was bad. I still can't tell if you're still talking about my game or not. I'm just calling yours is worse. Okay, mine's worse. Got it. Okay, I'll try to figure out. Like, so, I'm pretty sure it's still calling my name bad. Thanks for confirming it. Thanks for confirming it. Yep. Appreciate it. No, it's not my game because you said the game was called Crimson something. Mine's not Crimson something. Mine is Spreading Crimson, which is something Crimson. It's a very different game. For no reason, it's because Lumen. No, it's 100% because of Lumen, Guts. You don't understand. Lumen is the reason it's so expensive. Because I haven't done any performance stuff for it. Like, it's not actually, like, in an ideal world, I'd bake it and all that. I mean, maybe I do set that up at one point. But you can't use Lumen without Nana. Yes, you can. Just like... I'm pretty sure it is. Most of the stuff I think right now is Nana. Actually, is it? I don't know. Is Japan stuff? Nanites? Let's find out. Actually, don't know. No, it is not nanite. It is very, like, the buildings are nanite. These are nanite. The rest of everything you see color on is not nanite. Okay, so when we do find cover now, we can do at task, Zorla, trigger explosion. So now, when Zorla does, when I scare Zorla away, I'm here to do a special. Okay. I need her to do. There it is. Okay. Why is it still going? Oh, I know why it's still going. It's because if I recall correctly, this thing had a delay here for whatever reason. It should do. Oh, it had to. No, the delay's on destroy actor. Why is... Hey, the Dak dude. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. It's doing detonate. So it should do this. Oh, I see what it is. Because it's checking this. Okay. No. I need to do a custom event. Force detonate. Which just checks if this is valid. And if it is, then just detonate. That's why. And here we need to do force detonate. Go away. Errors. Hey, Mike. Welcome in. How's it going? Doing well. I am valid. Debatable, but thank you. You've been doing well until you realize your dream PC you customize will cost 20 grand. Okay, the old PC I customized and had was 10 grand, which was an overkill PC with 2 GPUs. What the shit did you... What are you doing that's 20 grand? Are you throwing like Ada A6000s in there? No, inflation's not that high. If you pick the top of the line specs, it usually will come out to about 10 grand. Want to see the part picker list? I mean, I'm very curious, but... I mean, just tell me what CPU and GPU you're getting. And I guess how much RAM. But RAM is not that expensive still these days. Unless you're going like for like overkill. Yeah, I fixed the error, Mike. It's been fixed. The problem was BIOS drivers. Go figure. RAM is cheap. Momo is probably very expensive. Even the highest end motherboard is $800, right? An $800 motherboard, while very expensive and overkill, is not going to be what pushes it to 20K. That's the thing. Yeah, the explodes wouldn't get close. 256 gigabytes of RAM, which is obscene. Threadripper? Are you building a server? Isn't Threadripper like the server grade CPU? 256 gigabytes of RAM isn't, you know. Yeah. Are you building a server? Oh yeah, it's a I mean, I guess. Yeah, if you're going with a Threadripper, like if you're going with server grade stuff, then yeah. Threadripper's not like consumer based stuff. Is the PC part but very similar to server design? Yeah, but like the consumer grade stuff are the Ryzen processors, not the Threadrippers. Is what I mean, right? Threadrippers are like what the people for servers put in. And I know it's Ryzen Threadripper, but I mean, I will say, certain depends what you do. Like, if you're doing like actual 3D rendering, you'll probably make use of those cores to a degree. I have never used that much RAM for anything. My old PC had 128 gigs of RAM. I mean, I maxed it out a few times because it was just a memory leak. They just refused to do it because of whatever thing, like Maya was frozen. I just decided to start increasing it, and then I just had to force close it. In actual use, I don't think I've ever hit triple digits, but it depends what you're doing. Like, you'll hit it. Spend 6K on a PC on the same time she didn't even play games on it. Just remote into it from her laptop. Oh yeah, why not? There's a line above 3. Yeah, it's epic, right? EPYC. I need to see what happens when I hit her now. Because I think if I hit her, she does not stop the spell. Might. If she doesn't, I know how to fix it. Oh, nice. It still works. Yeah, I gotta fix this. After damage taken, if it's a valid timer, stop all animation overrides. Yep. Clear and validate it. Add the icon. I don't need this execute stun stuff. Grab extra. Just go all the way to here, and then and a UPS. Oh man, you bought all of UPS? Yeah, that's expensive. It's debatable if it's better than FedEx, but you know, everyone has preferences. You didn't buy any of this yet? It's just the list? I mean, yeah, it's definitely a list. I will say, as someone that has like, what do you plan to use it for, though? Yeah, I know what it is. The tag, dude. I'm just joking. Did you add a keyboard and monitor to the list? Could also add it to a 20K like that. You know what? If that list includes a monitor, I can believe it. What's the because if you get, oh, even the more expensive one is 1,000. Oh, it's on sale right now. Hold on. Wait. Is this monitor on sale? Monitor might be on sale. At nearly half off. No, but there's a different one. Look, this 49-inch monitor is on sale right now. Okay, it's it was $1,700 and now it's $1,099. It's $600 off. It's basically free for the Odyssey G9. You've never seen this monstrosity of a monitor? This is the monstrosity of a monitor. No. 1K is on sale. Hold on. There's a... Hold on. I gotta show this. You've never seen this one. That's the monitor. That's the monitor. Look at this monitor. That line is a small map. 240 hertz, 5K by 1440, 49 inches. Like, it's good. Yeah, look, it has a VESA display. Like, genuinely, I would get this monitor if I could make it function like multiple, like 3 separate monitors. Like, if I could have an option where, like, if I full screen something, it would take up only part of the monitor, I would get a widescreen. I've said this before. That's always been my. There's no. Do they put it vertical? I don't know if they. I think there was another one they did. I think that was a sponsored one that they made it. They positioned it vertically because you could actually make it vertical, which is insane. No, I don't think so. But yeah. I think they have newer versions of this. I think this might be the older version. I don't remember. Anyway. Your buddy has one of those? His 1080 Ti couldn't even run it at full resolution? Yeah. Yeah, because it's a monstrosity. You'd rather have a DS as a monitor if you had to spend that much? DS. Damn, son. I don't know what DS is. You can split screen with 2 different sources at least? I'd want 3. Like, I have 3 monitors right now. Just 27-inch monitors. 1440p. Wait, why would you... What, Nintendo? The tiny thing? What? Like, if I got a widescreen, I want to have it be able to split it into 3 monitors. That is my ideal. Obviously, more is better, but I'd want to do, like, if it's that wide, if it's wide enough for 3 monitors, well, actually, it's 5K by 1440, which is like 2.5 monitors. So I'd want it to be like, 2 monitors plus, like, I want to customize it, like where those splits happen, where under the hood, I wanted to identify the single monitor as multiple monitors, and I want to be able to customize how it detects those. Like, that would be like the ideal. I mean, yeah, I assume so. That deck, dude. I assume you have that. You have fans. You have, case. All the good stuff. Yeah. I think that goes without saying. So don't worry. We weren't assuming that you have no cooling. Using a 55-inch OLED TV, when you get that wide, it seems silly not to just also go taller. Well, here's the thing, right? A TV is not designed for you to sit close like a monitor is. It usually has higher latency and all that. But the main thing is, right, I don't want one tall monitor. I want wide. I don't need the height. So I'm good on I'm good on height. Like, again, if I could have that TV also then split up how I want it, then yeah, sure. But that's still the limitation. But if you told me that whatever monitor, massive monitor, ultra wide, I could customize into separate sections, I'd be like, okay, done. Sometimes you use your okay, well then you can have whatever monitor you want, in a sense. I used to have an Oculus Rift, the original Oculus Rift. There's some fun games on the Oculus that I played. And I had a job for 2-ish years because I had an Oculus Rift, where I did architectural visualization in Unreal Engine 4. It was a job before COVID, basically. I didn't really like it very much. Mostly, I did like a few things. One of them being my supervisor would use the word concept when he meant final. And that always messed with me. He's like, hey, is the concept, ready? And I give him concept, like concept art, not finished product. And then he's like, where's like XYZ? I'm like, what do you mean? It's concept. It's like, no, as a finished product. Why are you calling it concept? Hated it. And the other thing is, he was fine with taking any shortcuts imaginable, even if it meant, like not being proper in terms of Unreal. Like he was like, are the textures power of 2? No, doesn't matter. He just didn't want to do things the Unreal way, basically. Like no organization, like naming structure, powers of 2, all that stuff. I was like, actual work was whatever. I got to try out the HoloLens. At one point, I had to bring an Unreal environment to work in Unity and work with HoloLens. And I don't know how the HoloLens 2 is, because I never tried it, because at the time it was the first HoloLens. The HoloLens original one was such garbage. Wow. Would have triggered all your OCDs all day long? Yeah. So how can I see if we can find this is just gonna be fine. Enough for HoloLens 2. HoloLens 1. On a front view. Why are none of the images showing the HoloLens from the front? They always show it from the side. All of them from the side, from the side, from the side. Okay. Good enough. For the point I'm gonna make, it's good enough. $1,600 watt power supply. Yeah, you gotta go that high. That's for sure.
Ads are here.
Okay, I'll explain what I wanted to say about HoloLens after the ads. People that can't type 2 names respecting the same tabulation already give you the nuts. Wait, 2 names respecting this? Okay, you gotta have to explain to me what tabulation is. SM turtle, SM. Oh, okay. You mean like same capitalization formatting? That's what tabulation means? Yeah, that's. Yeah. I mean, like, as long as you're consistent, right? It doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you're consistent. That's all that matters. Like, if you want to do all like SM and then underscore Apple lowercase, sure, your entire project can be that. But like, at least consistency. Agreed with a 3. Yeah, I typically do variables with camel case because I am not consistent in variable naming. I will sometimes do camel case, but sometimes I'll put spaces in the Unreal variables because spaces are fine in variables in Unreal. And the reason I end up swapping them around is because I start the camel case, which is like the first letter capitalized, but then eventually I'll need to do like blank PCG blank, but PCG is all capitals, which means the next word that I put after it that's uppercase, right? It doesn't really break it up properly. So either I have to put an underline or a space, in which case I started doing spaces, but then I just stay on doing spaces, and eventually I come back to camel case. I just need to just be consistent and put spaces everywhere, and then problem solved. But I don't know why. Yeah, that's one place where I don't. Anyway, HoloLens. If you guys never tried HoloLens, which I doubt many of you have, this is just the HoloLens thing you put on. And you think like, oh yeah, so you know, here's the sensors and all of that, so you probably see like all of this, right? No, what you actually saw was a small square pretty much in the middle of the damn thing. Have a good one, that deck, dude. Thanks for stopping by. The actual like viewing, yeah, this was the Microsoft HoloLens AR thing. The first generation. I don't know how the second one is, but first gen had a little square. It's not, it wasn't like your full. It would be like, you know, eyes in. Like if wherever your pupils are, like it'll be in. It'll be like a small square that you look through. And so it wasn't even like the full thing, which made it very difficult to see anything. The other problem with it was, how do you think transparency was done? Because I'll tell you this, transparency in AR isn't done through just transparency. Transparency in AR is done through the color channel. It's done through color. And the way it's done through color is if it's white, then you see it like 3D space white. If it's black, it's transparent. See, so because we were doing architectural visualization, guess what a lot of furniture is made of? Darker colors. Guess who likes like black leather couches and, you know, like other things made out of black leather and stuff like that? Yeah, rich people. And guess what can't work really well on an AR scenario? Because when black is what makes things transparent, aka you see the room and not the AR experience you want. Yeah. So basically, the darker something was, the more transparent it became. So it became, yeah, you see the problem. So not only do you see like only like a spot in the middle, it's pretty small. But it's also then not working how you want. We got it to work, like it got export and all that good stuff, but yeah, it's, I don't know how AR is done these days. But yeah, it's HoloLens was not good. I think the problem was you can't do blacks effectively, right? Because of the way it makes sense, right? Because it is projecting light. So if it projects no light, which is black, then then that's why you see through it. But if it projects light, you see the light, which is lighter colors. So like on a technical level, it makes sense why it's like that. But on a user level, it's garbage. Which is, you know, also relates to games, where the user doesn't care why it's like that. The user will just see, this is garbage. It is what it is. That's your little bit of knowledge about the HoloLens, I guess. I'm going to remove the dashing within combat range. I think we don't want dashing within combat. We want just strafing. Oh, the strafe range. I need to increase the strafe range. That's the thing. So strafing will be within 500 range, so it'll be further away. So she'll stay further away from me. That thing's not going away. That's not going away. Well, why do I even have it, I guess, is the question. I think we just don't have it. Do I use this anywhere? No, I just set it, and then I never use it. Yeah, I'm just gonna remove it. Don't need it. It's fine. It's fine. Why do I have the circle AoE spawned? Why? Oh, originally I had her spawn multiple smaller ones following the player, but then I realized that if you have multiple of this base enemy, then it doesn't make sense. For one of the bosses, I think that will be one of the abilities, is they'll spawn like platforms under you as you run. But so I won't delete it in case I want to use it. But that's why. That's why I had it. Okay. But Zorla is good to go, I think. At this point. She has her dagger that she throws around. We added the pause attack. So she does kind of a wind up where you can just move out of the way. Oh, good job, me. Walk right into that one. And I don't think she's attacking 3 times in a row. I mean, I guess it's just random chance. But I might introduce a cooldown. Do I want to introduce a cooldown? Yeah, I should. Yeah, we introduced one for the melee guy. But I think what we're going to do then is let's go to combat special. Just be weight. This has no entrance cost. This do in order, so it should go there. The weight will just have a delay. Let's add some parameters here. There's going to be weight. Weight minimum. Weight maximum. And we'll do random float. First of all, do random float. Min. Weight max. And then duration will be get random float. Random deviation. Oh, we don't need random deviation. We already got random deviations built in. So now, if we go back to Sorla on special attack, we can make it so after special attack, she'll wait between like 0.5 and 1.5 seconds. After basic attack, we're gonna add the same thing. Copy here. No, to go in here. This is again float. Let me just copy them. Let me copy. Let me copy all of them. Copy all properties. Why can't I paste them? Why can't I copy them? Copy. But I cannot paste. Okay, I got bullshit on that one. Why can I not paste? What is the point of this copy paste if you can't paste? What is this bullshit? Get wrecked, noob. I know, right? It doesn't even change it to a float. It doesn't do anything. Garbage. Yeah, this needs to transition on completed to next state. Well, I guess on success to next state. And this one, transition on success to, wait. I'll also specify wait here. Okay, so now she should wait after an attack. Get back here. It's faster to have her just restart it than to wait. There we go. So now there's a delay. Right, it didn't immediately attack. Yeah, now she's just not attacking. That delay was a bit short, I think. Let's increase the delay. Oh, because minimum weight is 0. Minimum weight 1.5 on this one, 1.5. That's why. So it wasn't even it was delaying, but just it could be under half a second. So let's see if it's gonna be better now. And we'll see her stop doing. Yeah, she does a pause and then she starts moving. There you go. So there's a pause. So I added a wait, but you know what? Maybe I should instead actually just do a cooldown. Because I'm realizing now I added a wait, but really what I think is I just wanted to... You know what? Yeah, we'll do a cooldown instead. I don't want to wait because that means they're not moving at all after doing it. Yeah. So what we can do is on this attack state, we'd add a enter condition, flow compare, not flow compare, it's a bool compare, I'm pretty sure. But let's do onset of combat. I'm going to add a which one do I want to do it on? I guess on attack state. Attack state, I want to do get current time. Parameters. Current time. Let's get current time. Get current. Wait, where is it? I want to get this. Why can I not put this onto it? Compile. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Why? Yeah, distance a player. Resume and playback. Focus target. I want this specified. Current game time. Why? Is current game time... It is a float, right? Yeah, it's a float. So, what's the problem? Where did I use this? I used this somewhere. I used it on the melee character, didn't I? Actually, I might have not set it up. I think I did it in my testing one. But I don't think I actually used... Eventually, I think I removed it. Because I never used it. Shit. Why can I not set it? What if... Can I set it from... If I did it here, can I set it here? Oh, I need it from above. If I had the variable we try the variable here. Let's try the task here. Can I then set it here? Yes, I can only get it from above. I can't get it from the task on it, which I guess makes sense. Yeah, which makes sense. Okay, so when it enters when it enters combat, it will do it will get a record of the current time, and then we will do a we'll add an enter condition. We'll compare that the float time of the what did I call it? AC stands, actual location, current game time, no. Stop action. Teleport around self. Wait, where is it? Because the current time was for something. Oh, and then I need to compare. Yeah, I did the whole compare current game time against other game time. Was it not a... it was an enter condition. That's what it was. Original game time. Current game time. As long as it is greater than... let's say 2 seconds. Does this not need the word in there? So it has a 2-second cooldown on it. Let's make it like 4 seconds. And then the special will have a 10-second cooldown. Let's see if it works. I need her to attack me at least once here for me to make sure that it's working at all. Well, this is not promising. I have a feeling it's not working properly. Why she no attack? Why she don't attack? Get current time. Problem is I can't set the time here. So I have a feeling it's not being set. It does this. Try some. I made this a float. Yeah, I can't do... So that has to be the way to do it. Let's see of oh, this also gets current time. Hold on a second. Don't need this one. This has the condition. Let me check this condition. I want to do print text. Format text. Original. Current. Why is original 9 current? So it's doing it. Oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. So what's happening is, in this scenario, when it fails, it goes to resets the entire thing, which does the number. So what we need to do is this attack state. It has a check, but we're gonna do on state failed. Don't reset the entire tree. Go to combat movement. And here, transitions on failed. Go to combat movement. So it doesn't reset the entire tree, which also should then not reset the timer. Let's find out if that helps. Doesn't seem like it. Why? But why? It's because
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
when it I see what's going on. When it finishes the movement, it then resets it, which again gets this new current game time. Crap. I think in my original scenario, the test was done within a single attack, a single stop setup. So I didn't need to go through like multiple checks. What if I moved this get current time to these? And the entrance would be for these. This might work. try after the ads. I might have a solution to this. I'm moving a little bit down. We'll see. Maybe yes, maybe no. We will find out. You're rooting for me? No, you're not. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to my face. It's very rude to lie. Remove it from this. And put it on the ender condition for his. Remove it from you. Put it on you. Okay, and then remove get current time here. And we add it to these guys. And then I can add the time on this, which is going to be projectile attack time. Why can't I, again, why can't I get it? It's from above. Oh, sorry, I need to go do this. I think I'm getting myself confused. This gets current time. Here, we need to, this is where we need to check. Get current time. And this one, get current time. This one checks. Getting current time. Okay. And theoretically, I'm not comparing it to, comparing within itself. And it will not get the current time unless it is successful. No. No, this won't work. This won't work. The problem with this is the tree resets itself every time. So even if when I save the current time, for entrance, it doesn't work. What if... idea. What if... Where's that entrance condition? On this... What if I check the comparison time? None of this. I almost need to check the comparison. And if it fails it, then don't reset the timer. But I can't do it in backwards orders. Crap. Does that mean I have to store the cooldowns on the mobs? I might need to store the cooldowns on the mobs then. Originally, this was not a problem because I only had one. And mathematically, it works. Like, you get current game time compared to the current game time after a few seconds, right? And then a few seconds have passed. But if the original game time keeps getting overwritten, then that's the problem. Oop. Okay, for now, I'm gonna add back the I'm gonna add back the weight to the range attack. But we're gonna need to rework the cooldown. I need to figure out a way, if there's a better way than having... I really don't want to have every single mob to have their own, like... I don't want every single mob to have values for all their attacks. For like cooldown attacks, I can. But like if I decide to give one mob, let's say 10 attacks, for whatever god reason, I don't know why I would. But let's just say one mob will have 10 attacks. That means that I need to account for all mobs having at least up to 10 attacks. We're gonna keep track of 10 numbers, and then this can be done. I can do it based off of an enum. I can, when let's say a projectile attack triggers, we can set the current game time and do like a check and set a... If I make it a map... If I make it a map, I can tie the enum with the whether it's true or false. And then I can compare... Can I compare... Well, I can compare bool. I don't know if it supports maps. Map formats, but I guess we could try. So that's what we can do. We can do an enum with attack types, bools, and then whenever the attack happens, we need to start a timer basically for every single one of them. I don't want to start a timer for every single one of them. I don't want to have like multiple timers going on the character. I'd rather have it done here. There's I believe there's a tutorial made for stage 3 cooldowns by the guy I was watching before. 85 stage tree This guy. I think he did subtrees. Say cooldown. Like I skimmed through this, I never like watched the full thing. He does maps as well. I was just curious like what method he was using, because at the time mine was working, so I didn't really look past it. It checks the cooldown name, cooldown time. I'm curious where the time is being tracked. Game time in seconds plus cooldown time. Oh, I think I see what's going on. So when he adds, so if the cooldown, if it's in the array, that means there's a cooldown going. If it's not in the array, then add it to the array. But then how does he, is he just have like a timer going and then just removes it if... How's he removing it from the array? I'll need to watch this probably. The adding to the array, like all this makes sense just from like looking at it. But everything is an add. It is not, it's never a subtract. Checks if he can find it. If he can't, then he adds it. If he can, oh, if it's a reset cooldown with time, then it adds it. If it's like an override. Buff it. Oh. On enter state, run and exit. Oh, this is done in the state tree itself, not on the oh, I got it. I think I understand. He does a comparison of, so the arrays don't get reset. The variables don't get reset. Because it's condition. Okay, I think we can set up something similar tomorrow. I think I understand. We can do that. We'll do something similar. I won't do the exact same thing, but we'll do something similar. I think that's gonna be good. Because yeah, if we do it on the state tree, if based on what I just saw, if the variables don't get reset unless you override them manually, that means we could do a check to see if within that variable yes or no, and then output. So yeah, we'll play around with that tomorrow. With that though, guys, that's gonna do it for me for tonight. I am tired. I'm tired. I gotta finish up the last few episodes of solo leveling. I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night, everyone. Get some rest. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Some more fun AI stuff. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.